What up with it, y'all? It's Coffee back at it, man. And Necro, comment if you mess with Necro. It's wild, man. Way back, pre-internet, it was like he made his way around on the underground and all that independently, built up his own brand. It was wild. Like, everyone seemed to know about Necro. And then you had Cage and, of course, Eminem. And, there's Necro's been doing a lot of content. He did No Jumper. And he talked a lot about how Eminem got signed, and they were like, yo, no more white boys getting a major label deal. For a while, I guess some other white rappers did later on, but at that time. But he's been doing a lot of content, you know what I mean? It's wild. His channel, he says, is kind of shadow banned, that he can't get a good reach like that. And he's always talking about how he has, like, I think 500,000 on Spotify, which is big, the way he built up his brand all independently. And he's been doing a lot of content lately, a lot of media, a lot of interviews. And, you see like Joe Budden diss, Necro pop your head off, there's the No Jumper, blackballed like Cuban Link, your fucking head split. Yo, right there, that's the one. No, I Need Drugs, the infamous video, man. That's his Uncle Howie looking like a tweaked out meth head junkie Abraham Lincoln or something like that. You know what I mean? That video is crazy. You see 2.5 million views 11 years ago. I know that thing got pulled down a couple times because he's literally banging up, shooting up in the video. That was fucking nuts, man. And then you see his brother right there, Ill Bill. As you know, they're from the PJs in Brooklyn. But yeah, just tap in, in general. Let me know if you rock with him, what songs, etc. The group Nonfiction, he was a member temporarily, did a lot of beats for them and all that, man. But as I stated, he's been real active lately, doing a lot of media, a lot of content. And Panda Chop, you fuck with that channel, good content. They been putting out a lot of pieces of Necro videos. Like right here, you see the Dame Dash beef, all from this interview. You know what I mean? The way Vlad will do, where he'll re-rock content, right? He'll piece it up into 20 videos, you know what I mean? And then if something hits the news again later on, he'll re-rock it back with some Oragel gank for a flashback clip. I'm just playing, but you know what I mean? Like he's been breaking down the content, and there's been a new Necro interview segment each day. And I don't know if you guys saw this one, man. He went off. Where is it? On Kanye West right here, man. No, not that one. Is this it? Yeah, right here, this one. He went off on Kanye. I'll link the video if y'all ain't seen it. Again, it's over there on Panda Chop. This is just the way he was breaking down his take on the interview and the piece of content. And real talk, like Necro, don't like him. He definitely built up his brand independently. I mean, obviously, right, he's an independent artist, but on top of it, you hear the man's name. Like, it's not advertiser-friendly content or music, you know what I mean? And he's always talking about the 500,000 on Spotify. That's pretty interesting, pretty impressive to build that kind of fan base just off the independent grind, you know what I'm saying? And he has a whole project out with Cool G Rap, man, a living legend. I think the project, they go by the Godfathers as a duo. Tap in and let me know if you mess with that project or not, and what you think of it. And just, again, Necro, period. But like I said, he's been doing these interviews every day, or a lot of interviews. Panda Chop's been putting out one a day, and on this Kanye one, listen to what he said here, man. I decided not to comment, not even once. Check out the attack from lefties and racists in the comments. Nobody condemning Kanye, dissing Jews like nothing is wrong. I won't even give these people energy. But in case my diehards do not know about this video, I should post it so you are aware. Even if you don't agree with me, the disrespect is crazy. You know, in person, nobody is talking to me this way. Internet is a safe haven for wimps and failures. Shout out to the necromaniacs. Salute. P.S. Also keep in mind, this is an interview. I do not dwell on Kanye and Eminem. I might discuss the subject for 5 minutes, tops, and move on. When it gets turned into a clip and sensationalized, it might seem like I focus on these people. I do not. 24 hours of my day is spent on Necro hustle. Emails responded to my fans in messages. Sorry, y'all, all that noise. Death Rap 2, production, and other investments. When the camera gets turned on, I speak about things you have to be real ignorant to think I dwell on any of these people. I am giving my opinion in a video that will last years online that took a few minutes to make. It's called Marketing, Good Marketing. My little time gets turned into years of promotion for Necro. Successful people understand this. Morons do not. And you see it says right there, Necro destroys Kanye West for being racist. So Necro, like you said, white dude from the PJs in Brooklyn, also is a Jew. You know what I mean? And he talks about that a lot too. How like a lot of hardcore Jews don't rock with him. A lot of like entertainment Jews don't fuck with him because they look down on him or whatever, you know, like he's always saying, hey, you know, like the Jews running everything, it hasn't benefited me-ish is his whole take and everything. But I'll share the link to this interview if you haven't seen it. Again, Panda Chop, like they put out solid content, you know what I mean? Re-rocking those interviews, right? Like a piece a day, piecing you off, right? By the membership. Ain't that how Vlad does it if you want the whole dang, man? But yeah, man, Necro, hit the comments, let's talk about it all. The Cool G Rap project, his work over the years, his brand, and you know, his online presence, how it's been turned up a bit as of late. What are your thoughts about it all? Subscribe and stay tuned for more, y'all. It's Coffee, and I'm gone.